Cognitive dissonance, a state of mental discomfort experienced when two or more modes of thought contradict each other, such as ideas, beliefs, values, or attitudes. A mental state in which many apes are suffering from. Should have been added on the bottom of that. A lot of people are calling me out, thinking I'm making up this Council on Foreign Relations stuff, so I'm going to direct you to the website, the New World Order hotline. Go under Members, under the Communities tab, Individual Membership, Roster, A for Asshole, and you'll find ourselves in Adam, Maximilian, Aron. Then we'll go to L to catch our fucking MI6 agent, Philip Ladder, who's our lead director, and his whore daughter, Mary Catherine Ladder. And by whore, I mean literally a fucking skank. Now, Philip Ladder is a current senior advisor of Morgan Stanley. Keep that in mind, because when we go back to members and go under corporate membership, we'll see that in the roster we have Morgan Stanley on the list, which is partnered with Citibank, that just happened to have the leaked Project Popcorn files. Morgan Stanley and Citibank are partnered. This is a total capture on our financial markets. We have Citadel partnered with New York Stock Exchange. We have all these institutions joining hands. I mean, TD Ameritrade merged with Charles Schwab for $26 billion like last year. And then you have E-Trade, which is in the top 3 biggest exchanges. And the parent company, Morgan Stanley. A fucking tangle. We have the limit up, limit down plan. Goldman Sachs, Citadel, BlackRock, Virtue, Jane Street. We go to Council on Foreign Relations. And here again we have Goldman Nutsacks. If you've done any research on the Council on Foreign Relations, they're on the top of the pyramid. They kind of supersede World Health Organization, World Economic Forum, Bilderberg Group, Trilateral Commission, and it's total capture on our media outlets when it comes to news, tech, and when you have 2 members sitting on our board, and you have AMC doing all this toxic acquisitions, we own the market share in the movie industry. You think movies like The Sound of Freedom are going to have any shot in the next 10, 20 years if this continues? Do you? You think they're going to have any objection to Disney's woke culture? If you guys think this reverse split's going to trap shorts, y'all are tripping dick. Because I've done 2 years of market mechanic research. And I want to direct you to this article called the Penny Stock Chronicles. And on the Intercept. Read part 3. Naked shorts can't stay naked forever. It's very enlightening as far as cuspid changes and reverse splits and whatnot. Do some digging. I also would recommend reading some research papers by Robert Shapiro. That guy is a G. And just educate yourselves besides just copy pasting garbage you see on Twitter and supporting a snake corporate pig CEO. Because he's not on our side. It was a complete PR stunt what he did with the popcorn in Walmart. I mean, they're completely sold out. And there's no plan to have them in rotation. You just like had a batch right before the vote, weren't expecting the holdup, and what? Are you gonna continue selling popcorn or what? Because I'm fucking skeptical. And going on his tour now, his lawyers are advising him not to speak to anyone or go to these meet and greets anymore, because shit's heating up. Just read the comment section on every single one of his posts. What, you think we're all fucking hedge bots or what? I think a lot of people are suffering from cognitive dissonance because we've been lied to for so long. And we have monkeys like this bitch guardian butthole, followed by Aron, as well as many other apes, just pushing, like leading us off the cliff. We're blindly trusting this guy, former Norwegian cruise line. You know, I used to be invested in a company called TPG. They offered a 6-7% dividend, and it was pretty juicy. This is what Aron represents. 140 billion in assets. Let's look at their portfolio. I was invested in this company because I discovered them when Uber went public. Uber, Airbnb, and many other household brands and names you probably know of are under this umbrella. They own the company, many of which are publicly traded companies. Let's go down the list, because they are now the owners of Norwegian Cruise Lines. So when I'm looking at this from a bird's eye view and realizing, okay, you know, BlackRock's involved because you have an ex-managing position in BlackRock, Philip Ladder's daughter, involved in Uniswap, and your father is on the board of AMC. And BlackRock just has their tentacles all over the fucking place when it comes to this play. I'm losing my train of thought. This is an attempt to absorb AMC. A bigger fund's going to come and pick up the pieces like vultures on dead carcass. These are all brands you probably have seen and heard of that one company, TPG, owns. Fidelity National Title Group, Fender Guitars, Gelson Supermarket, Hotwire.com. I'm just listing like few that I'm catching with my Lenovo computers. Mendocino Farms, McAfee. What happened, Johnny? Neiman Marcus, Norwegian Cruise Line. Petco, Phil's Coffee, Phil for real. Yeah, anyway, it goes on. Spotify, bro. This company owns it all. You got Apollo, Mudrick, which is Citadel seeded, Antaro, which is fucking the devil's dick, BlackRock seeded. This is much bigger than people realize. This was one giant unexpected accident. They were gonna drop this bitch, pick up the pieces for pennies on the dollar, and the Reddit crowd just came in for the swoop, and they wanted to take back ownership. And whoever thinks otherwise is suffering from cognitive dissonance or just retarded. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because this is my money you're fucking with now. I want to have this squeeze. I need this squeeze. So, to all the yes-tards, I don't give a fuck unapologetically. Look into this a little deeper.